My idea for this business came from toilet paper and skincare and my pet's food. So I have all of these things on subscription, and when I was in the predominantly gigging part of my life, I needed this all the time. And in an average gigging part of the year, you might gig 2-3 times in a week, but in a really busy period, you could easily gig 7-8 times in a week. And it's hard to make time to go out and get the stuff, and it was always needed. And I felt frustrated by that I felt like I needed it, but I didn't have time to get it, But also, I am someone who I work really well when I have things set on subscription. My toilet paper is set on subscription, so that just arrives at my house every 6 weeks or whatever I have it set to.
While editing that video, I realized what I didn't say, which is what I really meant to say, is that when I am able to do things like take away the mental load by having things on subscription, it means that I can focus on whatever other important things I really need to focus on. So things like back then would have been choreographing or learning shows or preparing for shows and stuff like that. Now I have different focuses, i.e. launching a new business. So having those things on just regular, they're going to show up, I can change how often, it just makes my life so much easier, and I'm hoping to be able to do that for my customers.
The regularity in which I needed it became quite expensive, and when I tried cheaper alternatives, then I needed to use those even more. So that became really frustrating, and I closed down a dance studio in Melbourne last year, and then during that time I had some excess product left over, and I put it out there to some people just to sell it, like on Facebook Marketplace and that kind of thing. And I had some artists who were coming back to me with regularity asking me, do you have more of this? Do you have more of this? And so that's what started to play in my head about, I think I could do something. The product itself is not necessarily new. I have worked with a manufacturer and changed something small about it, and I have some other ideas, but I will work with my manufacturers if this launch goes okay. So this is how this idea came about. The more that I thought about it and I put the idea out there to a few people, they kept telling me that they loved the idea. Obviously, people loving the idea and actually taking up the concept is, possibly going to be something different. We'll see. But I'm excited to see how this goes.